to be something that tells us, is he just going to make kind of a complete grinder team and rely on cereal and milk to carry him to the championship, which has proven to be an extraordinarily viable strategy in the past, or is he going to pick some NC Vinyl and Strike? NC Vinyl is definitely focused in defense, but Strike is an all-offense war. That's kind of a fairly solid core. And the weakest part of the core of Falconeer's team is currently Falconeer. It's actually if he benches himself, they would be a pretty good team to play with, I think.
Whatever you do, do not go to Troy Dan's Twitter right now. Nude photos in all of his replies.
Troy Dan's posting photos?
No, his followers are.
Oh. Well, if we're posting photos, does anybody have to that time that people foolishly posted photos of themselves?
It's on the website.
Is it on the website?
Yep, it's still there.
I think if we send these guys there, they'll
go to Troy Dan.
I was just copy paste You Kill Me's photo in for everybody because
Kyle, can you go find that and put that in there for these guys? Trade down the stream.
Is it in the forum?
No, it should be on the left-hand side.
Can we get Falconeer mic'd up to come in here and defend?
Is he?
He's here.
Yeah, I have a mic, but I prefer you not humanize.
Oh, come on.
Falco, get in here, buddy.
And Bob Barker.
Yeah.
It has happened.
So, okay.
Particularly juicy, as Bob Barker Can't Die was pretty much single-handedly responsible for killing Leafy's. Well, Bob Barker Can't Die and David Seaman were single-handedly responsible for killing Leafy's season last year. I don't mean that in the sense of David Seaman is a good player. I mean that in the sense of he is a terrible, terrible human being. It's also curious because BBCD plays mostly Warbird, and Leafy also plays Warbird. Seeing how they just going to run a double Warbird, or are they going to just swap out for each other?
We know who's going to.
David Seaman? Yes?
Appreciate the shots being fired at me. Wolf, are you trying to buy me? Because
I mean,
bud.
That's genuinely.
That's the main reason I picked violence, to add some credibility to the locker room.
I mean, violence does add a lot of credibility to a locker room, but he does not add nearly as much. We're still at a very, very negative locker room ratio. My pizza's here.
With violence, back and forth passes at center ice.
his doggo.
Professional streamer. Booster gold here.
Obviously, Wolfers is a fucking lapdog.
I don't know. He's got kind of a deep bark. Sort of.
Goldeye has picked Puker, the half-court sniper legend, and HC Trivia Master. Twitch chat still waiting for Troydan to be drafted. The game is called Subspace Continuum. We play a hockey modded version of it. It's simple controls, and just play online with like 200 other people. It's been going for so far. There's the link up. Daryl Sador has selected Xanaz.
Which has ruined David Seaman's plot of creasers, forcing them to play with him. I see I missed that Goldeye picked Puker, who people in the zone, but unlike many other people, he's weird in a good, fun way. Would definitely be the friend for whatever it is that you want to do. That would be completely crazy and possibly illegal. But is also just an all-around. Xanaz, similar vein, very much team, has switched between Javelin and Weasel as his main ship.
Highlight Troydan's top plays over the last 10 years.
Kula picks Jalrix. Solid Warbird.
I'm according to.
What did you say? Best Kula?
Yeah.
But I think a very good player. I've never seen him defensive end birds that can just go one-on-one. In the chat,
I would take a little bit of research there, bud. Going through a little bit of replay.
he made a thread on it. I think.
Oh, hold up.
It's a
I got
thread and it's a GIF. It's glorious.
Was that the Davo truck thread, pretty much?
Yeah.
Name of it.
By the way, David picked Craze Penguin, rookie goalie sensation from last season.
So Dave's running around telling everyone he's going to play goalie and then draft.
Yeah, that actually seems to be the situation, which is a little bit strange.
We all knew that was coming.
Davo content is not available.
Oh,
Here, hold on.
Oh,
I
that's
got
a
one
shame.
streamable.
so I have to say, I do have a good opinion of that guy. I think he's only going to get better. I think he's going to become absolutely a top-notch goalie for.
It's a good pick there.
I think Zabe is absolutely one of the people in the zone in terms of just being a person to just guy. And all around, I've always thought him to be an average to slightly above average player. I would have thought left on the board that would be, but I mean, picking Zabe, it's not really a pick that can go wrong on you, other than the fact that he does not show up a whole lot.
Alright, I'm messaging
Cocaine, I put those in Discord.
He's like a quote from Twitch chat. I'd rather play 48 hours straight than play this game once. Impossibly.
I'm gonna throw it in the stream.
I mean, oh, did you find the clip of
Yeah.
Davio getting trucked?
Yeah, there's one.
Alright. There's a couple of them, but I wanted the Jalrix one.
Don't worry.
Which is the
don't worry, we got another one up.
Ooh, we have fun. I'm now actually sources PMing me, which is saying that Abvault is just picking whoever Thrill is telling him. So Thrill has taken over the team.
No shocker, Apple has no spine.
Actually, that much of a shock. And I do think he's at his best when he is in an authority position, because when he demands that people do things, likely to do them instead of just turning around and going, "Fuck you, guy, you're not the cap." Thrill is a very smart player, very talented player, very low people. So maybe a front man for him to kind of do whatever him. That may actually be the perfect thing.
The balls to go on a solo run without.
Oh.
He's off chasing his own cup. I like it.
I select single. I'm going to talk about Flu first. He's a well-established name. Bit of a crazy guy, but not too far along that path. Enjoy with sometimes. Diesel, a solid pick at this point. So I was extremely impressed with the games that I saw him last season. I believe that was his first. I don't think we've seen that name before.
I'm going to stop you there and just throw the theory out that's jumper.
Yeah, there is a number. And I should say that the reason why there are a number of the conspiracy theories is that he was actually really quite good for a rookie. Alarmingly good for a rookie, actually. Much better on offense than I will, and probably better in midfield than I will ever be.
Yeah, Singer's not trench wars.
Singer's a trench war, guys.
Yeah,
okay. Either way, I think, rookie season, I think he's just going to get better as time goes on.
Can we get draft yet? Here's
His army and Twitch chat is losing steam, it seems.
their patience is running thin.
Under 40 or what? 400.
Hey, shut the fuck. It's not our. Oh.
Ow! Troy Dan. How does this guy have multiple now.
Who is Thrill going to pick next?
What I'm seeing, yep, Abvolt has picked Navi, who was kind of far and away the best player on Crease last season. Bit of a one-man wrecking crew in the way he played, which did not allow them to finals, but very strong player. Although I'm now seeing that Navi, according to some people, wait, no, stupid. Buccaneers just being Navi is in fact lit. And Kula take some as I have no idea what that means, but a few seasons back he played gold and was very actually has not appeared in a few seasons. I don't. Little surprise. I think he probably would have been further down just from people being skeptical about him showing.
I will say it'll be interesting to see the chemistry Alrix.
I've been playing about season.
I mean, Jalrix is the rage abs.
David Seaman.
And David Seaman picks not who I think at the is the best players in the league. Played the league in what, like 10 seasons, would you say?
Yeah.
It's called a gamble pick.
Definitely a gambling pick there. Another one of his picks that to the creasers category, having chat with how 9 apparently ever and didn't show up for play, lost. So this creasers plus David Seaman theory kind of coming together here, and much like Falconeer's team, I think it would be a team that is much better certain.
Sure, Wolf comes back around to me.
Seedor takes Trick. Solid player. Warbird or both to an above average level. I would better on the Spider as mid kind of. Bob Barker can't die, already asking for a trade. Goldeye takes Arcade, who another one of those players who, when he tries, is good at the game. Make an off. Unfortunately, it has not ourselves.
Nah. I think he's tried really. I think he's
well, but the other great thing about he can play at an above average level. I think you can slot him in mid defense. He's probably a little bit weaker on off, but goalie as well. Bob Barker can't die, picks Vega. Solid Levi defense CR sitter, crease sitter, I should say.
Hello.
Shocked that I only had to ban one of Troy Dan's followers here.
Check 1, 2.
Yeah, that you can keep them.
Did you hear the
So
sound?
thank you,
of
Troy Dan.
Falconeer's up for another 2 picks. His pick's so solid, I think. He's got a goalie there. Which I think is, I think is about 7 levels above what everybody assumed he would be at.
Check 1,
In
2.
music, we can't save this video.
As
Thrill, we
can.
hear you, but everyone's talking. Everyone let Thrill talk. Go ahead.
All right. There's about 7 people on here. How about somebody else for a little bit?
Oh god, not him.
Thrill, can we get some draft analysis here so far?
Hold on.
I would enjoy some thrill analysis. I think this better than Wool the size.
For one thing, it was getting tough listening to the analysis for the last 2 rounds.
I'm here for the wolf analysis.
Talking the whole time, Thrill, but it was just the.
All right. Is there an overview of the teams? Let me look at the roster thing. Okay.
Ooh,
There's a Discord link
Falconeer
to
has
our
picked
Discord.
Kara Thrace, aka Maelstrom, and
Think about the
LSD.
Discord and chat.
And who? LSD?
That's a fun. Maelstrom has been logging an obscene amount of scrim hours this past year. Are you playing goalie? Is Boogeyman heard playing goalie?
Well,
I'm
by him.
right. I mean,
And I believe
that's right. I mean, he could always
yes,
say.
it is. However, they were also started by him. So, who knows?
Cider might not have got
That's-
that memo.
Give him one.
Hey, can we get that guy back in here?
That 13-year-old from Troy Dan's channel sounded about 40 years old. I don't know.
Their power.
He could think of pussy.
Let's get Cider's team.
Wait, so you did get moderator in here?
Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
That's good.
That's what I was. Let me grab it, just for this. He's like, okay. But who muted him?
I don't know. Someone was quick.
What's up?
Who
You
that?
put LOL, watch this in chat, and then just came at shit.
Fuck cat.
Promo, dude.
Bob Barker can't die. Takes Buck.
Didn't you also pick Leafy?
Hell yeah, double
Yeah,
war.
he's running. Well, and with him, it would be at. Unfortunately, of those 3 warbirds.
Bob?
Well,
you
we can,
throw Bob
uh,
into a levy.
Also throw in there the fact that Leafy has huge disdain. That's Hockey's own ability.
I
Probably
would
someone.
like. Is Leafy here?
Talking is.
Because I'd love to know not have disdain for.
Currently varying levels. Me, Buttcat and Jowrix are around the butt.
It depends what you're talking about.
So in terms of
Fuck cats a terrible.
who is not name 5.
You're gonna put me on the spot like that?
Name a full. So
Batman 2?
Batman 2.
Rage?
I was gonna say.
Wait, was Rage the second one?
Yep.
Okay, Rage, Batman 2.
Strike? Probably the best.
Stri-
Did I say CNN?
You did not say goalie, so
Oh my god.
I like him. He just hits shots. It's incredible. I think
If you can't detect the sarcasm
Yeah.
in that list, I don't think you should be doing
The-
any more now.
the sarcasm was pretty Batman.
I mean, it's kind of a stupid question because if you see the teams that I usually play with, it's pretty obvious the players I enjoy playing with.
Right. But my point is that there are 2 people on those teams that you enjoy playing with. So if you are more than 3 good players in the zone, so you, Thrill, and Lawn, that the 3 of you are at
No,
top echelon.
Two. Me and Lon.
Thrill's at a lower level. But Thrill's still good player,
Yeah,
not at your level,
No, he's a good
but still good.
100%.
Okay. Still good, not at your level. So 3
Really the best goalie.
Okay. 4 players.
And Boogeyman is like tier 2 goal.
Okay. All right. But you realize that in a zone with 80 player, 80 to 100, and at least 50 to be above average, or 49, whatever.
I mean, sort of, but you have to take into comparison previous years, right? There's a higher from previous years as well.
Oh, could you name right now 20 players that you think are good?
Name 30
Oh.
Puker, I saw you asked. The pizza is a deep dish from Lou Malnati's with black olives and green peppers. And if you're going, it's got to be Lou.
The analysis is far superior to your Hockey Zone.
That's possibly completely true. As a Chicagoan, I pizza analysis. No, it is one of the saddest things I have ever seen is when I see people, because there's a lot of college students in pizza boxes. I feel like, why don't you just like the Louvre or something and then their paintings? Like
They probably made the paint.
Well, but the point is that Chicago just, I mean, for that matter, just about anybody domino. But
Chicago pizza is lasagna.
what?
Chicago pizza is basically just lasagna.
Sure, I mean, I okay, that's fine. Heading at here.
It's not.
Sure. I'm going to defer to, 5 generations of Italian is and what isn't. But
Don't send me join my party. I don't leave the house, so I take vitamin D.
I believe that was one of Troy's posting a video of Troy Dan.
I believe that was one of him rapping. What they don't know is we had the.
I remember just laughing like an idiot while trying to swat.
Thanks. I'm all about it, though. Oh, I figured.
Have there been any picks in a while, or is?
No, I think Big Eater has spent the past 3 minutes trying to find a 9 replay that will not just explode the zone, and I believe he just succeeded one. But
I guess while I was disappointed that I didn't get Singer on my team, I wanted to get some new fresh blood, raise him up. I think he has a lot of potential, but I got outvoted to win.
You're disappointed, but for the good of the zone, we want fresh blood as far as possible.
Any good zone, just make sure to keep him away from me.
Ton of good
Plenty
role
people to
models.
steer him in the
Better role model. David, however, I've seen it 30 different ways.
TJ.
TJ seems also saying Tijuana, Tijuana. Another solid player will probably available problems.
Can we just talk about Tijin's blunder? You don't remember that? Where he speared
The game winner?
Yes, it's where Bob Barton dunked inside this.
The only
Apparently,
person who
Gold
called
has that. Can you talk? Vision on that play was that Goldeye told him we had to win by a certain amount of goals, which is why he away from defense. It's just a rumor I heard.
Hey, man, I called.
Yes.
Had,
So Abvault, I believe, is taking Apache Chief, according to what I'm seeing in chat. Kula just
Rich.
took gold.
That's 70 rich.
I'm not. Did gold?
Yeah, 2.
Right. That's kind of what I thought. I guess at this point, he's drafting less for availability and more for skill, which, as seasons past have proven, is not necessarily
Is available? What's the Troy Dan watch?
I believe Troy Dan is still available. Yes.
Oh, I have to message Kai. That's my bad.
We get a new LC.
Lol, one thing I thought of earlier, Kai's first 2 picks were Lawn Dwarf and Banana. Potentially great, obviously, but also potentially top 2 very often.
And they fucking hate each other. Don't leave that part out.
It is
Always fighting for Leafy's effect.
Sorry, we can either trade you guys a Leafy or we can trade a Lawn here.
Did I go first round?
Vic, you're still on the board there.
Oh my! When did it start?
9 o'clock. We're an hour in.
Where's everyone?
And you're rated last
I'm in the war
on
room.
available javelins.
Hey, Dave, is it draft board?
I'm no longer associating with Id Kid.
You can't recap.
What's the over-under on Idkid being the last?
For Troy.
Super Saiyan.
here
Oh,
last
wait.
season. Yeah. Not
Is that
sure
a
about
fucking
that.
joke?
I think Afri is absolutely that he shows up. He is always there, even when the team doesn't play him much. He still shows up for the games, which is a very good quality to have in this.
You just ban this Aaron dude. Just kick him.
Got it. Bye, Aaron.
Abvolt takes King. Another player, I think, who is very, player. I don't recall him showing up all. Players on the draft board that higher rate of showing to games and as good as King.
Who'd you?
I don't know if anybody's taken Super Saiyan. I don't think. But in general, I do think that.
Oh, it takes Mace. Mace signed up?
Yeah, I'm also surprised by that. I haven't seen him in.
Playing. That's just the waste of a pick.
Yep.
First pick.
I mean, he got raised players in the game, so he should be.
I do think. I do think right now people seem players that they think are good. And no matter how good you are,
and it's painfully obvious that these people do not know players that are good.
I gotta settle discipline for drafting for Ab.
Well, maybe you'll be thinking differently after you end up playing with N2 Vega and Buttcat.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna draft for him, you might as well have been captain.
I'm not drafting for anybody. I'm just
aware. I know your body play.
It has play with other than
There's
zone.
fingerprint, P, Zabe, 7-year, King, like Navi, but there's fingerprints on the right.
That's Wolf. Wolf, not me. Asshole.
15th.
Because I'm a boss. Second rounder, baby.
Gambler, what the fuck are you doing, you idiot?
Keep
Jesus
it up.
Christ.
Keep it up.
Hey, he's building the retard army. You don't realize what's going on.
It's a little bit early. It's a little bit early for the retard army pick. Yeah, it's about 5 or 6 rounds.
Spider's on his team.
We're not done here, bud.
I'm not sure.
I just don't know how you ahead of 8 kid.
I thought we were garbage picks already.
Yeah, we're definitely in the side. Seador opens up the garbage.
Yep.
I got drafted.
He didn't have to ban him.
Thrill, can you analyze
Yeah, I'm done
him?
with
Can't
it.
analyze him.
What's
You gotta analyze the wolf.
Well-
Rated no matter to that, and he's got a big ego and he talks a lot. No, I'm not talking about myself. Thank you, darling.
well? After David Seaman picked Gambler, you can at least say it wasn't the worst pick of the draft. Although after hearing him insinuate that Singer might be Jumper, I was about done listening to his commentary.
That was me.
Okay, well, that
Wow, so you kind of sound dumb now.
Whoa.
let's not go down on who's sounding dumber. I don't want to go down on that road.
Save the personal attacks for the rink boy.
Oh, excuse me, is this a no per season?
Cocaine giving a historical tour of Hockey Zone's past through all the trophies.
Just to people. What's going on over
Hey, Tom. What
the last year?
No, he's implying about the black.
Oh, that cut. I mean,
Racist name for a cup, if you ask.
super. Oof. Watch the Twitter haters now. That
Gold
was in the ground.
46. I think that's
Pulled
goalie.
away.
Little surprised that he fell that. How many goalies have been drafted?
Where is the Blackie Cup any which way?
BSK currently has it, and we're not letting other people.
Bullshit
Moby
crew?
is still on the board, by the way.
Moby's not playing that much.
That,
Big man Troydan's still on the board too.
Has Koufax been drafted?
be picked up in the waivers after the draft. Considering he's rated 17th overall in Weezer rankings.
Yeah, we've heard it before. Let's move along.
Bang bang bang, go bang bang bang.
Well, let's get. What's that?
Are we live on the hotspot?
We're live on the hot spot, and it is not going as well tonight as it was the other night.
Are we in?
Thrill.
We're not.
Thrill. It sometimes makes a difference, like even where you play, try some different spots and spot. I mean, that's what I have for my internet right now.
Don't fucking listen to him.
Like I did speed tests based on where it was in the room, and it could, I don't know, 5.
I have it plugged into the computer with the USB.
Yeah, but I'm saying for the reception, like put it in a windowsill or something.
Maybe I'll just tape it onto the roof.
There you go. Get some all element tape. Falconeer is sweating right now.
I'm scrolling through the list trying to find that diamond in the rough, but I'm not sure if it's there.
LSD.
LSD.
God damn.
Smoky S2K is looking kind of.
I think I don't know, I don't care is the best option.
Best defensive. Oh, best defensive. Okay. How did Trick Daddy win captain 3 seasons? Who the fuck did?
Wait, what season did he win captain?
16, 19, 20.
What? I don't remember.
That's the dire wolf years.
Geez.
Oh, I thought we were talking about. I thought you said they won.
Nah, best.
Which means his team was awful, but they didn't fall apart thanks to his leadership.
Dave.
Are you looking at the award?
Nah, the truck. I'm just going
It's a
through.
little bit more interesting than the draft at this point.
Pretty much. And I'm laughing at 24th seed rookie of the. Rookie of the year before out the zone. This shit.
LT Flagger, let's talk about that guy.
LTF Lagger. Greatest pedo known.
I thought usually we pretend like he doesn't exist unless it has to be inserted in the conversation. I don't think I'd
Yeah,
want to
I'm
talk.
surprised he's on there still.
Have a black mark there. Glad you like it, cat thrower. I'll keep it up.
What the fuck is going on here? Falconeer's been on the clock for 7 minutes.
He's making a cedar bench in his back.
What the fuck happened to Smiley Face, dude?
Oh my god. LT Flagger in the zone.
Oh my
Well,
god, you were
I
not
think
kidding.
at this point probably the name has no owner, so somebody
You
just
guys-
grabbed it.
You guys are don't fall for this. I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah, that's not the real one, but yeah, good value at this. I feel. E-money, I don't think
TFC showed.
much last season. But Dark Messenger definitely a solid pick. Now we just need somebody to log what was the name? Tally something? Was that it?
It sounds right, but I don't know.
Yeah, I do think I do think the two middle numbers were the same, but I don't remember the rest.
Boogeyman has
Boogeyman. There we go. Oh, it's the 1993 one, so it's not the real one. Solid Cadian. Real. Because the name is wrong. See, Bob Barker. I think.
Well, according to teams last season, Scratcher, a good quality starting defense, might have got a.
I do think that Scratcher is a quality player. I do also think was last year his first season.
He's a quality player. The problem is the quality is shit.
Goldeye takes Art of War. I don't know why David Seaman, for all his talk of a retard army reunion,
Wasn't happening.
Scratcher's been around for
just in the idea. Much. 69 still on the board?
That he is.
Probably for a while. Dave,
Judge can only play 9 p.m. games though, because he's.
Boogeyman is on the clock.
Boogeyman is not a captain, so he's not on the clock.
Oh, Steve Whitmer, number 52.
Oh, that.
this is the stage for P. Shocked at the picks now. I got there about 14 picks. For your
Vigilante.
Violence and Vigi gonna break out the double Warbirds, gonna light up the zone.
yeah, those are two guys grow up to only 30-40% of the game.
That's violence. For my take on violence is he always shows up and he just never, which I didn't understand. Vigi absolutely is. I have no idea how that was a first. That
I mean, he's obviously a first round.
If he shows up, he's a first rounder. But 50-50 of him showing up to each game.
David, take us through your thought process. I want to hear what's going on.
You can't do two things at once. But wait.
I'm in the war in there.
So, this guy hates me, and I know him better than himself.
I just imagine him writing things by hand.
No, he's probably panicking and making weird sounds.
I don't think he probably took something before. Did you
buy it or did he steal it?
Who picked Maelstrom, by the way?
I'm not gonna go there. I'm just. It's this year. Dave, are you sober?
My
Are you sober?
big pick here.
Oh yeah.
I let violence.
And
Troy
Detroit
gets
Amp-
drafted.
Let violence get his guy.
$54. Oh.
Wolf, do you care to comment on what team you think is looking the best right now?
Is there updated draft list on your website, right?
Tab on that spreadsheet that has like they're filling out the roster.
Yeah, you can either go to draft board tab, and it'll have.
I feel like in every single draft, I feel like Rage ends up getting somewhat trolled by the team he ends up. So that's the way it's looking right now to me.
You think?
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, that's true too. I just have less sympathy, I guess.
Hmm.
You got the best defender on your team.
Yeah, you got Vega, but
And the
Ouch.
Scratcher Man.
Ouch. I know it'd be nice if Vega does have to fucking play defense.
Barker's team is going to implode.
I love how before the draft said he wanted to pick 15 people and rotated him, ended up picking Leafy. I can't think. The two ideologies are so vastly. That's a tough run of luck there, bud.
I mean, besides, I don't know. I don't care any more good offensive players on the board.
Yeah,
The kid's pretty good at
let's be honest. 90 to 95% of Hockey Zone is bad at all. That ship sailed after round 1 or 2.
I mean, Funky is.
We're mostly all that's left is Janu. That's about 80% of the zone, right?
Who led the season in checks last year? Does
Luke's
anyone
is
wanna
still
just look that up real
available.
fast?
I think we all know because of the way that you said it, so let's not even bother going there.
Didn't play Leviathan once though. That's what's amazing. Yeah, I think this will be the breakout year for Infinite.
Elaborate.
Breakout year.
Maybe he'll change ship and realize he's awful at Warbird or Javelin.
By then,
Terrier.
you should play Terrier. So what role do you mid D?
Obviously.
You think you should play offense in Terrier?
All he does.
So you don't think that he's an all-around player? You only see him as a offensively minded, one-trick player. Do you think he scores the goals or does he set them up?
In to the last year, he.
Surely we can come up with a better topic of conversation than Infinite.
No, let's continue that.
I mean, if that was who we talk about, Bop Mem 2 in the zone.
Don't from that.
Well, the rest is up to you anyway.
Even on the list.
Guy just takes both of the players that we wanted in with our next pick with his 2 picks. That's pretty.
I think both of those players are solid picks if they show, and I think Moby said that he wasn't going to show much this season, and Luke's has.
Look at what round of the draft we're in.
Yeah,
Idiot
no, we're. I mean,
show up to 10% of the games are better than the competition.
I'm still surprised that they so long. I think. I mean, for all of the talk about how Cereal and Milk is far and away the best goalie. We don't have enough goalies. The fact that I believe we put up an 80% save percent significant ice time last season. I think Moby was.
I mean,
was
but
probably
some
changing
goalies play
settings.
differently. Boogeyman always has a guy stapled to his crease. It's not really fair.
I mean, the guy though that he had stapled to his crease is really a.
Yeah, you need a mindless idiot that'll sit there.
Yes, but he didn't even. But Falconeer was not even capable of being an idiot and sitting there.
You're talking about the 3-time Rookie of the Year nominee.
Sadly was.
Well, I alert on my phone. Maybe they're aggregating.
Wow.
It's Arcadia.
Yes, I know.
Be the new zone owner. With rockets.
Is Nimzo not going
We can only.
That's pretty mean.
Hey, you're talking about an F1 famous
man.
shark player.
Come on. Don't deny it.
Thrill taking his sweet time to the Wolves team?
Yeah, no shit.
Abvolt takes Sting. That's another pick that I'm surprised fell this far. Although I don't even know if I've seen him in 2 seasons.
According to your recollection, we've only had 5 play in the past 3 years.
I mean,
Every single round. That guy hasn't been showing up very much.
Can you tell Sting play?
Alexa, turn the bedroom light.
Yeah. Mood lighting.
Alexa, play Barry Manilow.
Alexa, shut off.
Kula picks 2.
I mean, Sting had 280 minutes last season.
Really?
More people freak out about this. Too, Jesus.
Go to Sting. What do we got?
Leaf is absolutely loose. Little bit is left of his mind.
23 minutes, season 29. 120 minutes, 28. 24 minutes, 7.
Are you talking about probably played minutes?
Nah, Sting.
Play your highlight reel, Biggie.
All I
You made
know
one for yourself.
is I was told if I'm banned for the year. Now we got Bob flying in, allowed to play last second.
He's not allowed.
He's not actually to play, you idiot.
Ooh.
It was a joke.
Ouch.
Yeah, you idiot. It was I really
joke.
didn't get that really funny.
Damn, that's a good.
I want to hear you laugh now. Understand how funny that joke.
Scratch. Bob,
David
what the
is
fuck
up.
you-
David takes Nimzo.
Shocker. Oh, Dave's bottom of the barrel.
That's where I belong.
So goes after.
Dave, are you
That's
trying to
disrespect.
recreate the team that you had last draft?
He doesn't remember.
Last Shitsmear's team or Doobie's team.
The one before, the one where you drafted CNN.
That was the Commander OS year. 2 blunder picks right there.
Yeah, my point is you trying to go winless again.
Go ahead and bring that up. Let's see what.
I feel like Poseidon should have been picked sooner.
Yeah, well, you know what? Maybe he should have got a couple rounds sooner, but then you have to deal with the whole season.
Yeah.
Greasers was 11 losses and 2 ties. Kane and Jowrick's team that year was 16 losses.
Oh, we gotta highlight real care.
Who's Mr.
What?
Draft Mr. Vaughn? Yeah.
Oh, pretty fuck.
The
About
people
that.
you said you haven't funky gets picked.
I mean, I'm a captain like Thrill now.
Wow, can you stop pulling scumbag?
Goalie.
Can we? Is Mr. Who is that here?
Or disclose.
Who that is?
Damn it, Leaf.
I'm going to take it would imply that while the don't think he's that good.
Who is it?
Not saying. Don't know anything.
Damn it. Stop cheating off my.
Oh, that's right there.
Damn.
Wow, we're getting streams now? I'm going to lose all my credibility.
Thanks, Nemzo. Fuck. Is that Paul Walker?
Malstrix.
I don't even know who that is.
About the original Dark Slide.
Oh, The guy talking.
Talking.
Wow. Well, doesn't
Man, I gotta
think that
go.
people are good enough for his squad.
Well, he already picked Gambler. I think it's safe to say he's
Yeah.
pretty set.
Well, in that case, just pick random on the list that you like. Pick
Why don't you
someone.
I know, right?
I got
Don't-
Vic ready for the trash can pick, and that's about.
Who do you pick?
The big.
Wow, that's crazy.
He's doing you dirty.
Yes. Guy who has sacrificed everything for the zone. You're calling him.
Ouch.
Gambler over here.
I mean,
Hey, you don't get hot for doing replays and summary.
You get friends.
Throw from your observation, is there anyone left on the board that can?
Koufax.
That can score. Well, Koufax was rated number 3, and you're out on that.
It's true. I can post the information on the page.
I see a Wu is still on there, but he played like 3 times, and I'm not sure if he scored a single goal as in all of those. So I'm gonna say no.
Wait, have they been doing replays for every like a replay of the player for every
Yep.
pick?
they've been trying. They've missed.
That's fucking.
Big. He put some time into this.
Yeah.
I
It's
like.
actually been quite.
Yeah, he's been doing it.
Oh, I've been tabbed.
I think the last player on the list that could potentially score any goals is probably
Great replay of the lag goal,
sure
brother.
or not. But it's I noticed that Raka has not on the list as far as I can see.
If he, yeah.
How is Auto Imports? He's been on a team a lot.
Yeah,
Is this an
More fuckery.
did Raka get fought? There
Wait,
you go.
Did
Dave.
I hear
There's a guy-
fuckery? Where's the fuck?
Raka's available. He didn't sign up, but he's available. He's at 61.
Did he just get he's not on mine. Did you just let me refresh this?
I don't understand.
he's in the week.
Why is on the remaining players? Doesn't that update automatically? So why wouldn't he be?
Well, I'm looking at the draft sign-up list. Let's see. I think what it is there's just some discrepancy. Tab. Something got left behind.
Who the fuck?
Who's your buddy?
That is the worst name I've ever seen.
Wasn't that the guy who was editing via Violence's post for a while?
No, that was
Silver Mike. Yes.
Yeah. I remember that guy.
Yep, that replay does not work.
Half of them are. I think the zone's gonna.
Yeah, this is actually.
Good thing.
Hey, Big E, if you're playing these automatically, I would stop it before the zone.
It's I don't know how there's more same replay. Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to avoid picks more than actually.
Still
Get
coaching
down to the
in
wire.
the 16th round.
Yeah, this is what makes or breaks teams. You should know that. Nobody wants that 16 is up and wants to play 36 minutes a game.
Well, that's where a good coach would step in and manage to, get their ego a little bit so that they would be willing to not play 36 minutes a game. But I guess your team doesn't have.
Yeah, well, I guess maybe you should step up and be all of your people skills.
I mean, I may not have a plethora of hockey zone knowledge, but I've never been the person specifically responsible for a team full. So I got that going for me, I think.
It looks like we at least.
Shot a day. Should have follow him. Is Dave still here?
Yeah.
You drafting from the closet of the hospital?
I've had my fill of draft for the evening. This is getting active players now.
Let violence pick for you.
Ooh, I might have to pick Ron Nation.
What, the warehouse Stroud camper?
There's a lot of juicy picks.
What list are you looking at?
The sign up lists are significant.
Okay.
Yeah, this list is wrong. I don't.
Yeah,
Big
you
fucking blunder if
you gotta pick
What?
draft list 2.
What are you talking about?
Just
the
Draft list
sign
spreadsheet.
up that's right next to the draft list that I thought had everybody on it, but I guess it only has
Yeah.
the manual.
The draft list / notes has everyone that is draft eligible.
Yeah, well, that wasn't made clear.
Nick, are you here?
Oh wow, there's a lot more terrible picks to be had.
What's up?
Did not know.
The reason those names aren't on the draft board is because they didn't register, so there are no default ships for.
I mean, you can take. That's bad. So there's
Nick,
not
I don't
that
have the heart to pick
possibility.
you, man.
It's okay. I don't want to be on your team. You're a bitch.
You heard?
What?
Delete 7. The red.
Didn't he get selected?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, he's only in there as the 7-year inch.
Yeah, yeah, but if somebody could pick him as a 7-year inch, but then
Someone did.
no, that's not good. Oh, did or did he pick him as the Apache?
He picked him as Apache Chief, but
Okay,
he's
I
in
mean-
there as
I
he
was about to say, oh,
Hey, watch this.
We want to make it clear to the captains about that tab. A couple of them are not seen because they're looking at the wrong list.
Ah,
Okay,
fucker. It's like we got to redo the draft again.
I mean, much.
Yeah,
There's-
low at 9.
Looking at the other. Oh,
I'm gonna be trolling you.
There's
No,
sections.
I
Art
mean,
Thrill.
it's the stuff highlighted, so I don't know.
I'm gonna show up to every fuck.
Was not paying attention. I just in season 31 signed Drew.
Well, which is a draft. It's not. It's don't.
Shit.
People that
Okay. Little fucking thing that's previous rankings of everybody who didn't even sign up.
Been set up.
Coming off that list, anyways.
Cool pick.
Opt out.
you guys got to start picking a few newer guys.
They need to make another team crazy.
What, so
I
we put-
think that no, I think that a lot of the lower half of the draft are people that just signed up over the past and made like all the people that came from DSB that one year. Yeah,
I mean, red 30 is
Did
not.
David pick?
David picked.
there actually were some much better picks on this list than the other one that I did not see.
Mhm. Thanks to that foul cat.
All right, Bick, you're on the team.
Dave, can I get thrill picking?
Did you think that was going to go otherwise?
I'm just talking character point of view, not what we thought was gonna happen.
I'm more concerned that Lon, I'll tease reduced schedules, but it looks like a full season for y'all.
I don't think I ever said I'd have a reduced schedule. I just said I'm playing, which is 100% accurate.
Yeah, nothing's really changed with me. I don't think I have a draft league specifically with that.
Ah.
You
Ouch.
think Mr. Cocaine over here is going to talk you in
Bro.
there?
My heart.
Leafy might have played, but the elections might have been the nail in the coffin. That's
Yeah,
my
absolutely.
opinion.
But I'm
is
not.
Leafy not his favorite?
I'm not gonna.
Leafy. Oh.
We're not laughing at you, by the way. We're laughing at the most recent text of what we're talking about right now.
God damn
Not
it.
a good pick
Damn
at
it.
all. Oh, there goes Leafy's gone.
Read the red list, Bob.
Oh, man. See, Leaf, this is what happens when you don't advise your captains.
Oh, we told him about the list.
I don't think the list was the problem in his. I think we all saw this coming in a modern post a few days. It was clear nothing promising was going to come out of. So, are there names on draft list 2 that draft slash are people on draft list 2 available?
No. That don't hide that shit.
At all.
So, hold on.
Here, I'm putting ships into the people that didn't sign up so that they populate in.
Wow.
Double whammy.
Weezy, you here, bud?
What?
Make sure to let Amware know he's been selected.
Okay, I'll message him.
Make sure we enforce that if you show to a game, you get a. Wow, we're only in the 10th round, and I'm already Bick and Infinite's going off the ship. How are we supposed to do this for 6 more times?
Dog.
Bick, you're top 10, buddy.
Oh, all right. Come to my zone, Dave.
Are the names highlighted in red?
They did not.
Those are imports. Okay, I see.
Yes.
I see.
Wait, who did someone picked? Falconeer picked.
God, I think Dave's team might be worse than mine.
The out process is not going well for a lot of these guys.
This is going to be the worst play in Hockey Zone history all around.
I think it'll be great.
We're going to need fucking to double the procs.
I think that there could still be some parity. So that some of these matches might be, you know.
Is Rage gonna play this year?
Depends on who's on his team.
I think
Before
honestly,
the draft, I would have said yes, but now maybe 50-50. I've seen him actively participating in the discussion though, so I would. All right, I guess is it time? Let's go around the table and say who we think so far at. Now we're about 10 rounds.
Why do you
11
have to
rounds.
frame it negatively? Why can't you frame it who has the best draft?
I like
Okay.
the bag. I concur.
I think it's
All
unanimous
right,
for
who has
Bob Barker.
Think
who
has
has
the
the
worst?
best draft?
no, let's do worse.
Where they
There's a lot of candidates out here. I actually think that Coola's draft is really terrible.
I don't know. So the doors is kind of bad.
Why are we not looking at Barker?
I am. I just this is the last couple of past few seasons anyway. But I don't really see starting lineups on the. I don't look at them and I can't immediately pick out this is going to be a good lineup to drag this team across.
This is what I'm saying. The worst quality hockey zone in history. You can
Well, I
maybe
mean, it
put
was
like
kind
two
of
or
like
three
this the
players
last.
together.
It was kind of like this the last draft season too. I mean, there weren't really defined starting lineups that year for a lot of.
Well, but isn't that more normally have?
Sure.
I think the problem with this season is if the activity is worse from some of the better, then it's going to be nothing but.
I actually think that if Leafy shows, I think if
I'm not even sure if they will even show 6 people.
They
And
all
right, let's spot in. Get him in.
Wow.
The offense too. We're looking hot.
Oh, we will. I told Veggie he's playing back so I can move up and fuck.
Oh yeah, we're getting the number 15 ball killing best. Actually, I think it was best defender. Was
there was best defender and best.
We don't have a sixth though.
Yeah.
We don't
best
have a sixth guy.
defender while cherry picking and ball killing the whole.
Best defensive forward, season 21. Defender award. 24 defender.
And which actually play defense. Just Boogeyman's team really. Some breakaway like 10 years ago. That's
pretty much, yeah. Yeah, no, the defensive forward was like straight up, and that was why I had the bad votes against you. He's like, whoa. Done with you, Red Hot. Get out.
Oh man, LSD is talking about Cup guy. Oh, I haven't thought of that in.
There we go.
So, are we saying here that Steppenwolf is probably shoe in for the last pick?
I think my money's on Sam.
Infinite is worth.
I think I'd actually choose Super.
You don't want a guy who shows up for 3 periods, right?
Well,
we gotta fix
if
this,
you
man.
have to play people, and Steppenwolf shows up and is trying to play goal, that's your team is history, right? Or you just have to tell them, no, you're not goalie, you fucking idiot. Play Levy for.
Weezer, you here, buddy?
Yeah.
I gave Nimzo my draft picks.
All right.
Do you mind messaging him for him, or should I give him
I
the
gave
Hey, where you going?
draft picks. Do you mean you want him to pick whoever he wanted and your leave?
Dave, where you going?
I gave him strict marching.
Hey, where you going?
I gotta go fucking feed my wife.
Okay, just want to make sure.
I told her this was gonna be done about 9 or 9:30.
Yeah, this is actually incredibly long.
Can't get one night off, Dave?
Pretty much every draft has been like 3 hours long. Maybe you guys don't remember. But I remember them all being.
I think Weezy needs to brainstorm how we get people like saying on a team.
Well, they're getting on a team at the very end of the draft after there's nobody left.
Your team's been picking garbage that won't show for the 4 rounds already, and then other people are stepping into landmines.
What do you
Dave,
think?
you're the guy.
I mean, in my experience, avoiding landmine early, something that you want to do. Are you telling me I should be stepping on the land?
I want to, but I got to see what Nine's going to bring. If he goes AWOL, I will take some retard in.
I mean, did you talk to him? Is he planning on showing? Was there discussion?
He says he's 100% locked. Could have been trolled. This could be Plant from Rage or something.
It's probably Arcadian just pretending to be 9. What are the odds he shows? Like, come on, Dave.
I don't know what fuckery scenarios are being played here.
I think if you want 9 to last the whole season, you're gonna have to go in. The team's gonna have to pitch in for an extensive round of rehab for the preseason and hope he's ready.
He's already fresh. Falconeer, can you get?
Grill, who game?
A couple of other backups, but I think the plan right now is that King.
Oh, okay. That's
I
interesting.
think he's probably going to be a better option than what some of the other teams are going to. I'm fine with it if that's how it plays.
I don't really have King as a knee bender that will just go.
He said on. There was discussion beforehand. There you go. There you have it. He just said in the zone he's going to net.
I thought he was one of those strong Russians. I guess not.
Well, I guess we'll find.
I don't know. For somebody that has no people skills, forged a lot of connections with my past team. King's ready to sacrifice for the team.
Barker just got himself a landmine.
Who is it, Dave?
Not allowed to divest that.
Hopefully it's a Blecka.
Okay.
No, it's a fucking land.
Yeah. Do you know who that is, Leaf?
Who?
Yes.
I would guess it's Big Eater, but
No. We're
He's on Coolest team already.
Who's the most unbearable personality you can think of,
Maelstrom.
but also
Falconeer.
simultaneously?
You can't leak. Weezy's gonna
We're
backhand.
not leaking it.
Can't give
People
a hint. The hint was landmine. That's it.
I gave the hint, which I think is obvious anyway, because everybody knew who it was and hasn't picked.
Most concurrently.
Yes.
I already named the most unbearable people.
You missed one, but I don't blame you for not remembering him. After you think about it, you're like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know. The only thing I can think is Boogeyman.
Boogie, Falcon, Goldeye.
Oh man, you're missing. It's not a high profile player.
Wow, King just leaked it. What a scummer.
Who is it?
Guy-
Type it in.
Guys at the Playboy Mansion, what do you expect?
Team Money's playing this season.
It's too bad the Wolf is out of here. I could have done with talk about how none of these guys might show up for the past 75 rounds, just like all the other ones. All right. Worst. Everybody loves going that pick. Worst individual pick so far in terms of, I guess, the earliest pick that was the worst. So
Steve Whitmer.
Seventh round. Let's see. Dave, did you hold Edmo at all before the season started? Oh, that's right. He left it. No,
There's
he's
some
on
bad picks in round 3. Strike, Puker, Crazed Penguin, Jalrix,
Leafy.
Singer.
I think Jowrix was one of the worst ones.
Crazy
Sure.
Penguin isn't that bad. Most of the goals.
Why the?
Yeah, but you might as well on the you might as well wait on him. He's gonna keep falling.
There's a handful of players in the zone at shooting and stuff like detrimental to their team the way they Jowrix is among that list. Except he's actually not active anymore, so he
Are we like gonna stop team rounds or?
Until everyone's drafted.
You might as well randomize it from here for activity. That shouldn't be a strategy. Like it should be like three rounds ago. The rest of the picks are random. People can't do draft fuckery. But we got Goldeye and Wheeze running things, so.
Forget cool.
Man, it's been on. It was kind of hard to say. Like some of the drafts are kind of bad, but it's hard to tell who the front. Bob Barker has definitely been taking a land. Yeah,
He had an okay start.
Yeah, he had a great first 3 picks.
that's what I'm saying. Is as it's gone later and later, though, picks that he's picked to are might be.
The problem is he's drafting for activity.
I know. That's
So-
what I mean. Actually, I actually don't agree with this. Do you agree with Batman 2 as the number 2 overall pick?
I mean,
I
I would
still-
go for Batman too, obviously.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't really go wrong with taking a goalie, like a top 3 goalie, and I think those are pretty obvious as a top 3 goalie. Like, there's worse picks.
Sure, there's worse picks for sure.
Like Maelstrom and terrible. There's some pretty
Vegas.
bad. Wow, you want me to slander my own team? Is that what you're trying to do here?
Yeah, like you have a problem.
Every team has a really bad weakness. Oh, good thing I got Beats' phone number. I can get him to show it every game.
Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Guy who knows.
What about porn?
I mean, it's round 9.
No, I'm saying I'm gonna get him to show up to Thrills team.
I hope that a couple of these names. Uh, uh, we'll see my. I put him.
What?
Yeah, he turned into a robot. Thrill. Spot's dying.
Wow. Volt's team just took a giant.
That's probably my.
Thrill's gonna have to decide if he wants to drive home to play. Over.
Guy pulling splenetic replays out years ago. Breakaway and dire. Damn. Nah, Singer's not gonna. Singer doesn't really. Oh, Evil and Nancy reunited. No, Bob, we're just listening to rant. Fucking stupid. Dumb. Somebody hit up Troy Dan's Twitter, let him know he got 53rd.
Troy Dan deleted his Twitter post about us because people were posting child pornography in it.
LT
I'm-
Tiger really
A
what?
child's ass dry humping a autumn.
Nice. Thanks, Troy. There's
Wait, they got cocaine banned or?
That's Twitter.
Troy Dan posted on his Twitter for this. And that's why it was like 480.
But like 6 or 7 of them were about the game. So
Y'all can play with your hair.
Hey, right? Like five pieces of shit.
12 years ago.
Is on being a scumbag.
We forgave Blah and Death.
Well, you know, I guess karma caught up to Blah.
what happened to Blah?
Anyone else?
The obituary was very, very vague, so I'm assuming not.
Sound like an OD or something.
Well, like I said, it was vague, so we can only.
I'm gonna go ahead and speculate the worst.
Well, if it would have been listed.
Alright, what is going on in pub over here? About men going strong in pub?
I'm glad we had 400 people here to listen to the wolf talk for 20 minutes straight without.
I like the wolf.
I had 2 captains say I was their fucking life. Actually pick him.
He said rough.
I didn't get.
Who the fuck was... Thanks, Bob. It's a great team name. Werewolf. Hey,
G'day, mates.
Oh, hey.
good day.
Yeah, sorry
Did
I
you
can't
forget what next
participate
draft
much or
was?
log on to Subspace, but at the moment, so I can't really
You don't
participate
work on
very
the
much.
weekend.
The You're quite the analyst.
Thank you. We're on a team together this.
Mate.
Oh, damn.
So is there a live draft in Hockey Zone at the moment?
Yes, sir.
Is anybody streaming this?
Look at the Discord, you fuck.
Probably the worst lie.
We had
Not sure.
400 of Troy Dan's followers rate us and just
Yeah,
spam cum all the time.
I don't foot forward with the commentary analysis this draft.
Great face while looks like we're gonna need you to the season, please.
I thought that Wolf would have been amusing to throw some occasional one when he talked nonstop, giving his serious analysis for the
Listen,
first.
not everybody can be a red.
That's true.
Guy lifted bar.
I mean, he didn't know anything about Hockey Zone either, but at least he had the voice.
Hi, Pat. Welcome, Pat. You got drafted a couple rounds there, friend. Thanks for the buddy. Where'd you get
Is that Pornstar?
Yeah.
Tell him his team is looking for active players this year. He has a good shot at 2 periods.
Yeah.
Tell him that I'm on his team.
Pat, you're on Advolt. And
If he wants, I could sign him up for a text message for every game, every time they have a game.
Yeah.
or something like that.
That'd be helpful. He's got an ulterior motive.
Yeah, Pat, you should show up more. Team's gonna need you.
So I scrolled up in the public Discord just to see Leaf posting Davo getting trucked video.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Discord with the same logo
Where? Huh?
on the left-hand thing. You have 3 Discords with the same logo. The top 2.
Oh, you mean Gift My Game? No, let's Gift My Game for Rocket League and Gift My Game for PUBG, and then the actual game.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Rocket League or PUBG? Rocket League, you could save and if you actually just don't automate it, you can hit F and it just clips.
So could I work the
session, but it'll save every knock and every down automatically if you set it. And I can, like, it's normally like a 10-second. You can go back in the clips and either up 10 more seconds or forward the end of it another 10 more seconds. Easy way to save quick Rocket League and PUBG clips.
Confirmed he wants to be added to Discord every time there's a game. I'll set it up on the for.
Is that a feature because of the HC
I don't know.
bot?
I gotta tell him to make it one.
Porn star to show up. He doesn't want to suffer alone.
It's a great idea in theory. Besides the troll, like okay, another information.
Besides the idea that the only reason he's doing it is because he knows that we. Yes.
It's okay, buddy. Your system cap.
Step.
Is that all? That's a.
It's almost over.
Oh my god. Big E replay his brother.
Some irony there, where some people in the draft decided to show up with somebody other than themselves, but actual name.
Player back in.
Listen to him, Pat.
Don't worry about what me and Londorf are doing this year, Leafy. You worry about yourself.
I mean, Cocaine's gonna have to do a lot of fucking sweet talking to get me to show up. Maybe send me.
Yeah, I sense there's a lot of.
He might have to start giving me a tour of the pawn shop every week, and every game I'll pick.
You got to make him start a vlog.
It depends when I got into it.
Maybe you can get me like some sweet hockey cards, like maybe a Yarmer Yager rookie or something.
A breakdown on the. I'd like to see a vlog.
You first.
I was gonna say I'd like to get a down of the people that you scammed the hardest that overpaid.
But no, I sold a Gretzky card, like I forgot what year OPG card. Paid like sold it. Wasn't a high grade.
What do you know who Gary V is?
Yeah, Gary Vaynerchuk.
but I follow him on Twitter and stuff. But he's always talking baseball cards and stuff, or basketball cards, other than they're going to go up in value. Do you notice any of that in your?
Nah, because people always try to bring me like. And our top's brand new. The good collectors know, the bad collectors every.
But he seems to think his theory is that all the sneaker collectors are collecting baseball cards and basketball cards. And I'm retarded.
I think that most people things at some point, and then they decided that that wasn't a smart thing to do. Maybe just never moved on.
Well, but there are shoe collectors and sneaker collectors, but to me that's like a completely different industry because it's fashion, and if you're collecting shoes, you can still maybe wear them once or twice and not get them ruined, or like it's different, or take a picture for and then just put them back in your collector or whatever. It's different. You can't really show off baseball cards.
I think the base, especially, there's some other stuff I see people do with like little figurines. I'm not saying nobody ever makes money on it, but now stuff has happened enough to where it's too common. I think it's a common mind. Like a bunch of people want to do it. I don't mean a thing, but
Sucks.
who got picked last, or is it not there yet?
Auto fire.